Littilla sanda, littilla säva, littil rugedd guma. Því allir menn urðut javenspakir, holb old hvar. Stanza 53 of Hávamál in Old Norse pronunciation, Hávamál in modern Icelandic pronunciation, is a good example of a stanza that clearly has been misremembered, miswritten, miscopied. It does not make sense in the Old Norse as we have it. And since we only have one manuscript that contains Hávamál, written in the Middle Ages, we have nothing else to compare it to, and we have to just kind of stare at this and try to make sense of it. And no one really agrees on how to do that. Most stanzas of Hávamál have a clear point, right? They have some interesting illustrative setting that they put you in. You know, a wanderer coming to a door, cows going home when they've eaten too much, and then some kind of a punchy point that's made in the context of that little story, right? They're almost little haikus in their structure. Surely this stanza was something like that, but the first two lines are genitive, that is possessive plurals, of little sands, of little seas. And then little are the minds of a man. It actually looks kind of singular there, but we could say minds of men. Because all men did not become equally wise. Half is every age or generation or something like that. The pieces are there to make sense, right? I suspect the little sands, little seas, little are the minds of men. You know, keeping in mind that this isn't actually what it says, could have been, you know, originally something like seas are little, sands are little. So like where the beaches are small, the seas that wash them are small. And there's some kind of analogy being drawn to, you know, what, men of small minds having small impacts or something like that, right? But it's just a little bit hopeless because it's so, again, either poorly remembered, poorly copied, or something like that. If we had another medieval manuscript of Hávamál, we could figure this out, and we just don't. Most different translations of Hávamál are differences of style. This is one that's unsolvable with our current tools.